Got it in. Now all of the fun stuff with the turbo kit. Dad helped wiggle it around, get the engine in. All right, so engine is in, turbo is getting mounted. I intend to leave in less than 12 hours. Trailer isn't packed, I'm not packed. Cars could be runnable. Converter bolts are hooked up, all the wiring's hooked up. Just working to fit this turbo. This GT55 style or base turbo is just gigantic compared to the S400. And then I thought I bought some of the right components for the oil feed and return. Turns out I did not. Luckily, I had the right return just by luck from a different project, probably 5 years ago. And then the feed, I ended up just making my own from parts. I didn't have the right size flange, so this was actually a feed or a return from something, and a barbed return, and I just very ugly welded a spare -6 fitting I had. So now I have a feed based off a return and some parts that I had. So that works. Don't have the right bolts. My wife is helping to get basically this thread and whatever to go in there. After that, I have to, this is all moved over to the right. So I have to remake my hot pipe and then remake my down pipe a little bit. Well, I got to cut this flange off and put that on. Getting there. A little tired, but it'll be worth it. This will be much better. I'm excited. Woo! It's almost as if I know what I'm doing. There's a few boogers, but I am pretty happy with that. I know all you Instagram welders are gonna say how crappy it is, but whatever, it'll hold boost. So what I did was cut off the stock one and put on S400 style, which I cut off of an old VS Racing turbo that I blew up. So came apart, so I cut the flange off and put it on there. Yeah, I didn't weld the inside, but the outside is really good. So it is super thick stuff. So I used, I think I showed it in another video, 220 goes into the laundry room, and I ran out of argon. So buddy Rodney luckily came over to see how slow my progress was, and he brought me a tank of argon. So good stuff. Yee yee. Well, it's ain't pretty, but it's on there. Next is the downpipe flange and finish the coolant crap. But yeah, this was all pushed over. So I was able to twist and then twist this because it had an angle on it down. I mean, it snakes over there, but it's not going anywhere. Like I said, not pretty, but the old setup was centered with the throttle body. This one's not, so that's why we get a little wig and a wag. For my 90s hip hop fans, wiggity 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 whack, wag.